Hey, this is Joey and Mike from Powerbomb Weekly. The video you're about to watch right now does not have all the fancy stuff here on YouTube, and I apologize deeply. Life has been getting in the way, and it's more important to me that you get the video here now instead of just waiting 3 to 4 weeks before I can get it out. I apologize, but keep up, and we'll be back to the fancy stuff soon. Thanks a lot for understanding.
More content in the future. Thank you, guys. Raw, Monday, January 25th, 2021. Open. Drew is back and has his sexy kilt. Drew is thankful. Then he recaps Goldberg, but better than all of the promos that the WWE has been running for the last 4 weeks about this. And then The Miz comes out and fucks it all up.
He references King Kong versus Godzilla, so that's...
Well, it's The Miz. So.
It's recent.
He says the same promo that he said for years with all the same shit that he said for the last 6 months about how he's going to cash in Money in the Bank and him and Morrison are going to fuck up the champion and he's going to become the new champion. I hope Morrison just sidekicks this fucker's head into the third row and goes, you know what? I think I want to be the champion instead. Then all of a sudden Bill Goldberg comes out. They both ignore Miz and Morrison. Miz and Morrison get angry about this. They then beat the shit out of Miz and Morrison, and then Goldberg and Drew stare off with each other. I'm guessing Drew cleared his COVID checks.
Did you think for a second that maybe Goldberg was coming out?
No.
Okay, I did.
No, I knew Drew. I knew the Bill was going to have to come out because now everything's been cleared up, but fuck it, whatever. Backstage, Charlotte cuts a Hill promo. Does anyone actually call her Miss WrestleMania?
No.
Okay, so she just made that shit up. Then
that was heel promo.
Yep, and then she says Lacey is Rick's dark hole.
Yeah, and then I noticed something before the match even started. I was like, oh, there's a big makeup spot in the ring. It really is from Miz and Morrison because they haven't touched the mat yet.
Yeah, it's their spray on tan. Match 1, Charlotte versus Shayna. The match lasts exactly 4 fucking seconds before Charlotte decides to drop kick Nia, and then goes to put Shayna in the figure 4 out of the middle of nowhere. Nia then runs in, leg drops Charlotte for the DQ, and then all the bitches come out for a brawl. Lacey then hits Charlotte. Lacey and Charlotte touch again. I don't know why. If they're trying to build this in a feud, maybe keep them apart. Commercial. Winner Charlotte. Negative 75 fucking stars. Promo. Hurt Business in the ring.
Whoa!
Full VIP. Oh, wait. No. Let me say this, though.
You missed it.
Promo. Hurt Business in the ring. Full VIP lounge. I'm sure I missed something. Ask Joey.
You missed a lot. Okay. I know why they know it. So all the brawl. Okay. Now they start a 6-woman fight. So
this went on longer.
So they had 3-on-3.
What? There was a 3-on-3 women's match?
There was a 3-on-3 women's match. And then Shayna gets counted out. They go into commercial break. After commercial, you've got Shayna, Nia, and Lacey at the top of the ring bitching, that's not fair, that's not fair, that's not fair. Because Shayna was not supposed to get counted out. She did not get in the ring in time. So then they had a third match.
I missed nothing other than the valuable time of my life that would have been lost.
So Dad got 3 matches with Charlotte.
Oh, damn.
But then...
Should that technically count as one, though?
No.
Did she ever leave the ring?
The bell rang again.
Fuck. Okay.
So, there's some miscues after a double cartwheel. Why?
So this got worse.
What was up with dragging Baszler out of the ring by her neck? It's not fair. Restart the match. Okay. Match just started. Dad is just stacking points with Charlotte at this point. So easy to... so then there was the obligatory big girl in the corner spot. Nia straight drops Dana on her neck. Like, are you trying to kill another person, Nia?
Because she can't work.
And then Nia pins Dana.
Look, you big beautiful. I like it. But you know what?
Okay.
You cannot work.
Then. Oh my God, you missed so much.
Like I said, when I came back and all of this was in the ring, and when my break cut and came back, they were like already halfway talking when the recap picked it back up, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait to know how much I missed.
So next we're going to talk about Ali. Ali is still mad that Kofi Kofi Mania happened at his expense. He was supposed to be in that match. Everything Kofi has is because of him. Retribution comes out.
Retribution has continued to invade the mid-card because where's the New Day?
Retribution, Slapjack, who is Shane Thorne. I'm going to make sure I keep who they are. Versus Xavier Woods. I get some points. Xavier looks great. Nice kicks. Honor roll. Finisher. Xavier pins Slapnuts. Rolls out of the ring. Gets a foot upside the face by T-Bar. T-Bar straight. Took his head off. Because he's like walking out of the ring like, I'm getting away from this. He's kind of backing away from the ring. Out of his peripheral. Here comes a foot. Puts his head 5 rows up.
Ow.
And then Dad goes, do you get extra points for him losing all of his teeth?
Every tooth that just got knocked out is a deduction in points, yes.
They bring him into the ring. Double chokeslam. I don't know why you didn't get... I know why you didn't get this because they've done nothing with Retribution, but this was the Retribution promo of the year. They're about to take a chair upside Woods' head, and Ali stops him. He goes, no. I'm not the villain in this. I'm the hero. I'm not going to take you out. I'm not going to take my aggressions towards your partner out on you. So I want you to bring back a message. And that message, go tell your buddy, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. I'm taking his spot. And then I'm going to go on to WrestleMania. So just like he screwed me and took everything from me, now I'm taking his.
Did he get the other 4 members of Retribution in the Rumble match as well? I'm assuming because this roster is thin now that they're all going to be in there.
So then we have R-Truth and Riddle backstage.
Do you think that they're going to let Mustafa Ali win the Rumble?
R-Truth is backstage with Riddle.
Oh, God. Could Mustafa Ali win the Royal Rumble?
Hey, guess what? I just heard Hurt Business is going to throw me a birthday party.
This makes so much more sense now with where
They got me some gold. They got me 24 gold carats, man. I can't wait. But keep it on the low, right? Nobody can tell. Don't tell anybody. But they're doing a birthday party for me.
Does
Hulu care about you? No, they don't.
Does Truth have brain damage? Is that what they're going with? Because the man could comprehend life at one point, right?
So
does this make Vince laugh? Is to see a fucking NWA World Heavyweight Champion reduced to...
Now we need to focus on business.
Fucking whistling crows from Dumbo?
Since all the members have gold, they give MVP a big gold necklace. Did you get the big gold necklace?
I did get the big gold necklace.
All right.
Yes. Also, did you get any of this in your recap once I get to the match itself? Apparently, Matt Riddle wins the gauntlet. He gets Lashley in a title match. Did you have that in the recap at all leading into it? Because the only time that I ever got it was in the middle of the match where the announce team goes, oh yeah, if Matt Riddle wins, he gets the match.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But at a later date. It's at a later date. Yeah, they announced that during the commercial breaks. Next up will be a title match in the gauntlet.
I do like the fact that he says, what we need to do is we need to come together. We need to focus. Cedric, we need to focus.
Yes. THB stand. Then here comes R-Truth.
Yes, they got MVP a bitch collar. And then out comes R-Truth. And it's R-Truth's birthday. Then the 24/7 train proceeds to ram him up the ass.
THB stands for Truth Happy Birthday.
He goes, where's my 24 candles? And Bobby Lashley goes, because the whole time they're like, Truth, go away. Truth, no. And then Lashley gets on the mic, and honestly, I liked where this started to go.
I know.
Where he gets on the mic and he goes, guys, we're wrong. We forgot. We do have something for Truth. Truth, we do have something for you for your birthday. Truth's like, oh, really, man? He's like, yeah.
Come on here.
It's in the ring. Truth's like, it's in the ring? And he goes, yeah, it's in the ring. Come on in, bud. Come get in the ring with us.
Did you think that he was going to get a belt? MVP was going to get a belt, so everyone had one.
Yes,
that's what
I honestly thought they were going to beat the shit out of him, and that Bobby Lashley was going to say,
"Referee,
get on him right now." There you go. Happy birthday, bitch.
Did you notice who was in the Truth Train?
I noticed the fact that I watched a 6'8", 330-pound man who could bench press 600-plus pounds get jobbed out to Jon Moxley on AEW, while a fucking ninja, a Tiger Man person, and all of this got to keep their jobs.
Tucker was on the train.
Oh, no. Poor Tucker.
Tucker was in the train.
Oh.
Tucker is the new EC3.
Oh, man. Match 3.
I thought yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yep.
Match 2, Sheamus versus Morrison. I wrote down, I guess Sheamus tested negative for COVID.
But I wrote down, did Sheamus test negative? Because he looked very winded a lot in this match.
Let's explain why. This goes on for fucking ever. And ever. And ever. And Sheamus doesn't remember how to do the cloverleaf at one point. So Morrison has to kind of help adjust him, almost like Bret Hart putting himself in his own submission at one point.
Right. Yeah, that went for 9.5 minutes.
This went on forever. And then Sheamus wins. 1, 2, 3. And then Miz gets pissed and jumps on the mic and says, no, that's bullshit. No, Sheamus, if you're a real man, you need to fight us 2v1. And Sheamus goes, all right, fella.
That was Sheamus.
You're not getting points for this.
He did.
No.
I said, all right, Dad, that's the third wrestler that you've got that's going multiple matches.
Oh, my God.
And Dad says, well, that must be Vinny's gift to me before my surgery tomorrow.
Oh, well, I hope you're safe, sir.
He doesn't watch this. You curse way too much.
Oh, well, sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I don't want to be offensive. I just can't help myself. I don't have a filter. My brain doesn't work that way. And then all of a sudden, Sheamus kicks out of a double pin. Sheamus has got to get in every move that he knows every week that he's on TV. Because I was watching this and I went, oh, he hasn't done... Oh, there's the Irish Curse backbreaker. Be like, oh, he hasn't done the Brogue... Oh, there's the Brogue kick. Oh, he hasn't done the 10 beats of Bowery. Oh, wait, there's the 10 beats. Okay. And he wins with white noise!
So
he has to get in every single move that this guy has in his repertoire every single time he's on TV.
You're going to hate me. So, Sheamus is wrecked. They're beating the crap out of him outside. When is Keith Lee coming out? Question mark. Now they're working Sheamus some more.
Sheamus
in the corner
fights every time and fights back.
Sheamus is telling... I wrote this down. Sheamus is telling a story with his eyes.
Sheamus is telling the story of, where's my friends?
Starts his comeback. Gets 10 beats from Morrison. Well, 5 gets 5. Miz gets 5 of them.
And then Johnny got 30.
Sheamus top rope on the floor, rolls Miz in the ring. Miz missed the skull.
Yep.
Morrison misses at the flying knee.
Yep.
Miz hits the crush finally. Miz pins Sheamus. Sheamus,
your fighting babyface 2-on-1 after just winning a previous match, lost.
Sheamus has just had the best match in years.
Yeah. So, and then I wrote down...
I wrote the drama.
No one comes out to help.
No one helped him.
That's the point, is that no one helped him. But here's the question. When he flips and beats the crap out of Drew, okay? Because we assume that's where this is going, right? And I mean this in a great way. This has been brewing and building fairly well. Drew's the cocky jerk champion. Drew has not he's not saved Sheamus, even though Sheamus has saved him, right? But they're going to build this as Sheamus is a dirty, horrible bastard who turned on his super buddy best friend, Drew. And why would I ever not believe of, well, that guy never helped him once.
Huh?
He has a legitimate gripe. If you're going to flip him, if they flip him, don't give the heels legitimate reasons to be angry.
But they do. That's their specialty.
No! Stop 50-50 booking this shit, Hunter.
Did you have Charlotte's promo?
Backstage, Rick is apparently fucking Lacey, and he looks 15 years younger now. And then, I'm not going to say what I wrote down because that might actually be offensive. And then Charlotte comes in, and then she proceeds to suck the 15 years of life that has been rejuvenated into Rick out of his soul, and the only thing I can think of is like my son slowly pulling out all of my energies to feed his youth, because Ric Flair went from looking great, like, woo, to looking like dried out leather man.
I thought this was like a face promo.
No! She's like, because Charlotte comes in and she basically says, Ric Flair, you're a piece of shit. You're a horrible dad. You spent all your money on everybody else with your family. You were never there. You've always been distracted by pussy. And what do you think is happening right now?
I'm not the bad guy here. I'm telling you the truth.
Mustafa Ali just told us he's not the bad guy. Who's the bad guy?
She's telling him the truth, though.
Oh, that's right. Drew's the bad guy because he doesn't help his friends when they're getting his ass beat by 5 different people.
Did you have AJ and R-Truth?
What? Oh, by the way, Lacey kills Charlotte. Kills her. Like, fucking nails her so hard into a wall. And she goes, come on, Rick. And Rick goes, okay.
That where they were at, if you go back and rewatch it, I think is where they were is the same scenery that Roman's office was in.
Yes, because all they did was they put up some cheap tinfoil stripping right there. No, I didn't get any of this.
Next, AJ and R-Truth. R-Truth's backstage.
This is an odd pairing.
R-Truth's like, how somebody get that Royal Rumble business? Adam. And AJ walks up and is like, Truth, no. But I want to be in the Royal Rumble too, dog. No. And he basically looks at Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce is like, you two wrestle. If he wins, he gets to be in the Rumble.
AJ had a match.
Yeah.
Against R-Truth.
This is like the 3rd week in a row where AJ is the gatekeeper of the Royal Rumble. Because he keeps having matches, and if the people win, they can be in the Royal Rumble, and he keeps not. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, this is how you win the Royal Rumble. You throw out, so Truth throws him out of the ring. Mm-hmm. So Truth throws AJ out of the ring. Okay. And he's like, if this was the Royal Rumble, and then one of the announcers goes, if this was the Royal Rumble, he would have just won. Well, no shit.
They said that like every single time. That anybody's had a Rumble qualified match, if that happens, they would have won.
So, he throws Truth in the air. Truth does the whole face first into the mat. So he's laying on the mat. And then the cameraman, again, laying on the floor, gets the shot of Truth looking up at almost from the ring.
Yeah.
So we have to get that obligatory shot.
By the way, on the India show, I did take this note because I don't know if we're going to get to it, but they called him Homos.
Nice.
And then I wrote down, what is this man's name? Is it Omos,
Osmos,
or Homos? I am now calling him Osmosis Jones.
Okay. Then Truth gets AJ in the middle of the ring and, quote, does the 5-knuckle shuffle like his childhood hero, John Cena.
I missed nothing. But you know what? I didn't get to see one of my favorite wrestlers in the world have a match.
And then AJ wins with the calf pressure.
Did you go to the backstage recap of Alexa and Randy shit?
Of course.
Oh, my God.
And
so I got this over AJ wrestling.
R-Truth. Which was a decent match.
R-Truth can still go.
It was a joke match, but...
He's 50-something. Who won, AJ?
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't get it, which means R-Truth is going to be in the Royal Rumble, right? He's going to run out, right? R-Truth will be in the Royal Rumble because Vince just loves him because of his dick and fart jokes. Okay.
So let's not
Alexis and Randy, I want to talk about this for a second. Because My wife hears this from the next room. The only thing that my wife likes on the show is the Alexa Bliss story. Okay?
She likes Drew in a kilt.
She likes Drew in a kilt. Yes, I don't mean like.
I know.
Yes, you know, in
the only storyline she's following.
It's the only thing she likes because, as I said, and I missed my note on this, and I apologize. We're going to go real fast, guys. Stick with us. I tried to get her to watch the Ciampa match, and then we got so mad about the cut, and she walked off in the middle of it. And I tried to give her the setup, and then I was like, why the fuck was this match delayed? And then I remembered that, oh, that's right, Conor McGregor fought on Saturday. So I guarantee you they delayed the Thatcher-Ciampa match because they wanted to have a UFC fight right before Conor McGregor's fight. To have that look and illusion of that style of fight.
Then they should have put the show that match in the middle of the show, gave it 15 minutes.
Yes, which is why I was so angry.
Yeah.
So she is into this. So I try and pause it and let her know when Alexa's coming on and what's going on. And she comes out and she goes, is that Randy talking? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, fuck it, walks off. Even my wife, actually her words were, oh my God, why? She cannot stand Randy. They literally gave me 7.5 minutes of the 11.5 minute promo that Randy cut with his face melted off in his weird diaper mask. Again.
But you didn't get AJ Styles.
But I didn't get AJ Styles. One of my favorite wrestlers in the world. I didn't get AJ Styles.
Or a really good Xavier Slapnuts match.
I would have taken Retribution on this. Because I don't know what you have next. They legit rolled this into Alexa's promo.
Yeah, they did.
This was 30 minutes then or some stupid shit. Oh my God.
It confused me because Dad fast forwards all the recaps.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Alexa's in a playground.
So Alexa is then watching the recap of Randy recapping the recap.
So Riddle versus the Hurt Business Gauntlet match. Riddle versus Shelton. Riddle looks like he's dead on his feet.
I have so many notes about it.
You don't.
I have so many notes about that awfulness.
We know how we've talked about it.
They say Riddle is 260 pounds again. And my wife goes, what? He's 260? And I go, this has to be a joke for his bro gimmick. There's no way Matt Riddle is 260 pounds. And she goes, no, he's not 260.
After 4.5...
Bobby Lashley is 340.
After 4.5 minutes, Riddle looks like he's dead on his feet. Are we sure that these people don't have COVID? He's got 2 more people to wrestle. He looks like he's dead already.
Shelton is a beast.
Oh, yeah.
An absolute beast. Cedric then costs Benjamin the match while interfering with the ref. He blocks it while there's a pin going on, and then he's like, oh shit, my bad. Shelton then loses. MVP says, I got this. The bell rings while he's having an argument with Cedric and Shelton on the outside. Riddle then jumps around, taps out MVP. Cedric is the only one that left. And then I wrote down the part where they said if Riddle wins, he gets a U.S. title belt. And then, did I miss something? Alexander and Riddle were really, really good. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And then Riddle wins and gets a match. Hurt Business music hits. Riddle looks incredibly confused, like he's never watched a wrestling show before. Bobby Lashley takes about 47 seconds to get to him and then proceeds to fucking destroy him. And then apparently the Hurt Business walks off together as they're all good again. Why would you not have booked this with Cedric getting the win to stop Riddle so that way he could continue to be the braggart star of, well, you didn't win, and you didn't win, and he beat you before, and I'm the only one who's really beaten him. Why shouldn't I have the U.S. title, Bobby? I'm the star. No, he lost too, so Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley, and my wife goes, haven't they wrestled like 15 times now? I'm like, look, the roster is really hurting right now.
By the way, Dad has Riddle.
Yes. So does he cancel himself out from some sort of bonus Charlotte Flair points?
So we'll talk about the points after. So
I don't know if we're gonna have time for that tonight. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, we do because that's it. Oh
no, it's not. I will just give me the stick. Pre-tape. Edge speaks. He cuts one of the best promos of the year.
Yep.
Edge officially enters into the Royal Rumble, and he says, my career, I lost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back, and Randy just cost me another year of my life.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, my dream has been to be a professional wrestler my entire life.
Grandma
and
said,
my mother told me, when I asked her if I could do this, her response was,
go do it.
then go do it. And he has taken that fire inside of him his entire life of, I am going to do it. I am going to enter the Rumble. I will win and go on to main event WrestleMania because I think I can still do this. Match 5. Asuka versus Alexa for the women's belt. I have never been a fan of people pinning the champion and then getting a title match against the champion because you always know that they're not going to get it.
This is actually match 11.
I wrote down, I bet this goes nowhere. And then I wrote down, I was wrong. It went into a fucking dumpster fire. This...
What's your comments?
Fuck this show.
What? No. Yeah.
Fuck this show.
Okay, so what he's not going to tell you about is Bless was being smiley, Bless was being happy. It was not realistic wrestling, and then she was in the corner crying, and she was in her original wrestling gear. She was confused.
She teleported a fucking sawhorse into the ring, and the camera crew had to cut to Asuka on the outside so that way they could set up Alexa teleporting a sawhorse into the ring, riding it, and laughing at.
And then
the lights flip, and she's in a different outfit. She's in her goddess outfit, and she doesn't understand, and she's never been to the Thunderdome, and why is Asuka attacking her? And then she walks over to the corner all solemn after Asuka falls and busts her own face open against the turnbuckle.
And then it's purple.
She gets on the buckle, and she can't do the brave backwards spider walk, so she just appears in her evil fiend persona.
We have the 3 faces of Lexi.
And then she's about to win the world title for the women's division from Asuka.
She's got the mandible claw in.
Randy Orton appears out of the darkness.
With the worst makeup, and it's offensive to burn victims.
With Jell-O smeared on his face, specifically across his nose. And he hits Alexa with an RKO and lays her out, and the match goes to black. I want you to only explain to me one thing. What points do you get for no winner?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get 2 points for her being... I got 4 points because of the main event.
She
was in the ring.
No winner.
I know.
They ended the main event with no
Yeah, I was pissed.
winner.
I was pissed. I got 2 points for her being in the ring, but 4 points because it was the main event. It was basically the same amount of points as a promo.
I watched the WWE India show for the super spectacular Happy Republic Day to India.
We are going to review it next week because it happened Tuesday. It's a Tuesday thing. We cancel production, but we will review it because I'm going to watch it too. Okay.
If I had known that, I wouldn't have watched it. I actually made
you should have texted
so much time to watch this. And
I didn't,
guys,
you need to call me then.
We love you. We love the show. We know what we're doing and everything. And I want to say, I want to say this before we get into points. I realize that we call a lot of bad stuff, and I don't mean to be negative all the time on something that I love, that we love as a show. I like watching wrestling.
Yeah.
The issue that I have, and I apologize for some of the people out there, is there's just so much bad shit happening. And I have not been one of those people who, goes back and very recently, wasn't feeling great, right? So I lay down, and the wife's like, go to bed. I'm like, I'm not really tired. I got a bad migraine or something. She's like, go to bed, just chill out, right? And I turn on WrestleMania 3. Now, Uncle Dave and a bunch of other people over the years have gone back and torn WrestleMania 3 apart and said that the crowd wasn't as big as what they said, and all these numbers are lied and all this stuff. And I'm watching this live event that is the Would you say it's the diamond for what the WWF could do?
That's
93,000 plus people, the largest sporting event.
At the same time.
No. This is WrestleMania 3.
I thought
WrestleMania 2 was the one that took place in
Okay.
multiple places. WrestleMania 3 is Hogan and Andre.
Yeah,
Okay?
Pontiac Silverdome.
And I'm watching.
Oh, we stopped for a quick second. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm watching WrestleMania 3, and I feel nostalgia, which I know is what they're selling a lot of now, but I felt like I'm watching the show and I'm watching these people react, and I'm watching an opener with two guys with, like, Tom Zink is in the opener, if I remember right? This is like a tag team. And these people are popping, and they're going crazy. And I look at it now, and I see people just sitting in the stands, with a fucking cell phone, and maybe the culture, maybe whatever, something like that. But when you have Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa, who are really real, and when we go back to the well, I think me and you are going to have a discussion on which one of us gets Ciampa and which one of us gets Thatcher. Because I will take Tommaso because we are both balded beard men, and you can have Thatcher because you wanted him before you took Braun, and you fucked yourself and took Braun, and Braun is not coming back unless he's on the Rumble. Okay.
We'll find out.
So, I watch these two guys have this, and they cut to a fucking commercial in the most crucial part of this match and screw this all up after they've delayed it so that way they can have some kind of parlor off of, not parlor, parlay, no, not parlay, parallel, I guess would be a good word, to Conor McGregor's return to the UFC is why I think this. And I just think to myself, the disservice that something like having a man murder another fucking human being does to Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher, who literally beat themselves into submission. That's why I'm very negative. So next week, I'm going to do something.
Do me a favor.
Yeah?
Don't yell, because my children usually go above us.
Sorry. I'm only going to write positive things down.
Oh, including with the Royal Rumble.
That's variable.